Hello, and welcome to another of Andre's artist profiles here on YouTube. And today is the birthday of a famous guitar player who is of some great note, name of Dave Evans, who you might better know, especially U2 fans out there, as The Edge. Now, I know when a lot of people think of U2, it's Bono who first comes to mind, but if it wasn't for The Edge and his unique sound on guitar, that high-pitched rhythmic wail that I and many people love about this band, there would be no U2 sound at all. And so today, for this video, I have quite a lot of U2 stuff. In fact, almost all of it. I'm going to be showcasing the band's first 5 albums here. Now, good friend of the family to whom I dedicate this video, Peter Cummings. Hey, Peter. I want to say a little hi to you there because I'm going to be showing you this video later. Was a major U2 admirer all of his life. And, hearing him talk about it really got me into them myself when I was in my early 20s. So I'll be talking about him a little bit. He actually studied and lived in Dublin for a time, and the members of U2 gave him a birthday party one year at the bar they own there. Anyway, I'm going to start out with U2's first full-length album, Boy, from 1980. They had like an EP release in Ireland, but this is their first record. This is from the early 90s, released on Island CD. And what I like about it is, like a lot of the Island stuff, it comes in a very early digipack with lyrics on it. There's a CD, solid center. Some Robert Palmer albums also were made this way, I've seen. And that's their first album. I haven't listened to this yet, but, I'm sure it's great. A little skeletal probably for U2, but anything U2 touches are very good. Like their highly underrated sister group from Manchester, England, musically, Simple Minds. Love them too. This is their second album, October. This is an import edition, as you'll see from the CD artwork. It's got the BIEM logo on it. Little different texture of paper. This album, I think, had their first kind of hit with, Gloria. There's the Edge right there. There's the back of the album. And now this album really turned their career around. This is probably, you could say the Joshua Tree, but this is probably the best U2 album of their early days. War. Sunday Bloody Sunday, I mean, honest to goodness, this album, every cut is just a masterpiece on it. It really typified the U2 sound that they had. This is the original CD reissue. They've since reissued deluxe editions of these records, but I have the original CDs. It's the music that matters, right? Not really that into getting all the reissues, but that's War. Now, Peter recommended this. What happened was about, 12, 14 years ago, I was at a place called Dr. Records in the town of Orno, about 20, 30 miles from where I live, and we were looking at U2, and Peter turned to me and said, "You're getting into U2," which I was. "You want to get this album. Live at Red Rocks, Under a Blood Red Sky, 1983. This was on their war-era tour, and this was since recorded on video for posterity. This album shows U2 live at the fullest flower of their musical peak. Just one of the most amazing live albums of the 80s, if not the most amazing live rock albums of the 80s as far as I'm concerned. Thank you, Peter, for recommending this. I have no regrets. I was listening to this today. Oh my goodness. A Sort of Homecoming, Pride of Course, The Wire, Unforgettable Fire is the name of this album. The title cut too. Oh my goodness. Brian Eno and Daniel Lanois. This shows you, with people like Adam Clayton on drums and, The Edge. Their sound just had this perfectly rhythmically in tuned rock groove and this really deep, intense spiritual sound. Listening to their music was like a spiritual journey during this time. And as much as Bono is a wonderful group leader and his strong ego leads the band. It's really the Edge that makes them musically. So there we are. U2's first 5 albums in tribute to the Edge, who's having a birthday today. And I hear U2 are recording a new album, so keep the good music coming, guys. We're looking forward to hearing more about the Irish band that made good. See you next time.